and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To go with a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, and almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Hokies pick up enough for a first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Hokies have first and 10 here. Takes the toss and heads left. He finds some space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's got room to run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackle made the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they'll get him down that time.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Hard for the completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On the toss play, runner moving left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to their defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Pass complete on a crossing route. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Hokies will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He gets loose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the right here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Breaks free.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the same runner's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Cut quickly.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Touchdown, Clemson. They are pouring it on now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. This is caught. How about that? The fake works. They add 2 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Breaks an open space. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Breaks free. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here.
29 Philly.
Now here's the toss play. No shot to bring him down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver. Willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Look out, room to run here. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete. And now defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. Oh. Down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. 1st and 10 now for the offense. leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. What a special year at a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.